Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to Astrea Six-Sided Oracles. It is one of my most anticipated games to come out in 2023, and it's also one of the prettiest out of the whole year. And that's saying something. This year's been just packed with bangers, but there's just something absolutely gorgeous about this art style that I cannot get enough of, and I've been waiting very impatiently to actually see the full thing come out. So, the entire point of this game is it's structured very much kind of like Slay the Spire. You are taking on one or multiple enemies, trying to defeat them. In this case, you're trying to purify them rather than destroy them. So currently they're being corrupted by this whateverness, and it makes them look really cool, but also kind of sinister. And by purifying them, they go back to their regular state. So I guess rather than being a deck builder, it's a dice builder. We have a pool of, I guess currently a deck of 8 different dice that we can pull from, each with their own sides and faces that do different things. So this one gives me shield, and also damages an enemy. Or no, sorry, it shields and purifies something. So I can specifically like hit myself, for example. That unlocks a couple of new abilities for me to use. Do we want to do that? I don't know. Enhance 1 die from the target. Hence increase die with any type of purify action with value 1 to 6. So we can do this one, boost this up, so this is now a 6. That's super helpful, because I can use that to just knock this guy out of the running. And it leaves. So now what do? We've got this guy. They're going to do 2 corruption to us, and then also 2 shadow mantle, blocks purification. That's annoying. I've got another one of these abilities. I guess I should mention how these work rather than just using them. So this is my health bar. I've got technically 3 lives, but I actually want to go up and down on my health bar kind of constantly because I unlock all of these different abilities. So I always can convert 1 die, which flips it from corrupt to purify. So we're going to do that right now. Turn this to a 3. He's only going to hit me for a 2, so I'm just going to hit him and let him do whatever. Because he's going to knock me down here, so I can get access to this free die. And because I start my turn injured, I have access to every single one of these powers. So, get the free die. And yeah, we get access to each of these once per round. So it's not like, I don't think you can go up and down repeatedly. So that purifies an enemy, purifies myself. Lets me do a light shield. That gives me a little bit of protection so they're not going to be able to hurt me next time. Let's see. And it's kind of worth staying low HP, to be entirely honest. I guess I could have tried re-rolling those for a little bit more damage. But oh well, not much for it. Yeah, so we block the damage. We don't get that bonus die, though we might roll something that reduces my damage, or reduces my health by 1. Or we can just destroy them. Easy enough. Kick down the sound effects just by a little bit. Okay, then we can, I guess we get both of these. We get a bunch of money, and we can choose a new die. So we've got a safe die that is totally normal and just hits for 2s and 3s. We've got a Purify Plus die that has couple of bad faces and a couple of really good faces, and then Purify Plus Plus, which has 2 really good faces and then a bunch of actually not even that bad faces. 1s and 2s aren't terrible, and you can use those to go up and down on the purification meter. But obviously if I have too many of these risky die, then and they all roll red, I'm in trouble. This is tough. Let me see. 5, 5, 14. So this has got 14 total positive, 14 total positive, 20 total positive. The only immediate problem is that level of negative. It also doesn't do anything particularly fancy, but I'm going to go for it anyway. Manipulate. Convert 1 die on any target. Okay, change a die from corruption to purify, so that's actually not bad. Twilight Sigil. Creatures with Twilight Sigil receive X purification whenever a die is converted. Interesting if I was going for that kind of build. And then we also have just a conversion die. So I think I'm actually going to go for that, because I can pair that potentially with that other riskier die and use that in my favor. Yeah, we're going to kick down the sound effects a little bit. They're just a little sharp for me. If you've ever watched any of my videos, you would know. Sound effects and me don't mix that well. So what's this guy do? At the end of its turn, apply 1 Doom to this creature. Doom increases its corruption value. So this one scales in strength. I do not scale, so that's a little bit more of a doozy. I'm going to hit myself. I can actually corrupt an enemy, but it makes this meter fill out, which would trigger this effect. Because this is their kind of bonus corruption meter. So we kind of don't want to deal with that. Purification to a target. Let's see what I can do. I'm going to re-roll these two. Not exactly what I was hoping for, but whatever. Hit them. Let's see. And they're going to be hitting me. They'll knock me down to here. So we can actually play it kind of safe. Shoot. I was hoping I could get that extra die. Okay, so now they're going to do 4 to me. So I can't quite... are they? No. They're just going to do 3 to me. Yeah, Doom and then also Agony. Yeah, so that's a little riskier. I guess I'm going to do that. Gets me the extra die. Especially because these dice are... Dice? They're not the greatest. What is this one? Purification all enemies. That's fine. 2s and 3s. That's a reroll die. Alright, let's start with the reroll die. Okay, which one are we rerolling? Let's reroll this one. This one. Because it has a chance of getting me a 3 instead. There we go. If I'm going to be taking 3, I don't want that. So now I'm only going to take 2. And then we can just wail on it. And this one has a maximum potential damage of 1 anyway. Still have virtues to be played, but can't play him on anything. Because yeah, I could reroll or purify, but I don't really want to. Alright, so obviously this sucker is going to get tougher. And that's something I need to be worried about. Now I was hoping I'd see my, like, Mondo die go by, but it looks like it hasn't shown up yet. What about this one? Gives me a bit of a light shield. It's not amazing, though. See if I can do better. Yeah, it's not good. Okay. There, that's the stuff. And that is why I want the big die. Oh, I just broke it. It's probably fine. Somebody will come along and fix it. So what do we have? Insight. Change up to 2 die from your hand with any type of Purify action with a value 1 and to draw 3 action until the end of the enemy's turn. That's okay. Owl Light Charge. Deal 1 purification to any target. 1 additional purification for each die converted during this battle. So a lot of conversion die going by. Change all dice from your hand with any type of corrupt into Purify 1 action until the end of the enemy's turn. Not a conversion per se. I like the idea of the Owl Light Charge. Or Owl Light Charge. So let's go for that. Let's see if I can go for a heavy conversion deck. Purification for each Doom. Ooh, Twilight Sigil. And bonus die. Okay, this one's really good. What's this one? Oh, lose a heart. Eee, risky. I'm gonna go for the Twilight Sigil. Unfortunately, safe die aren't the most powerful. So what are we doing here? We have 250. If I remember right, okay, minimum chart cost 150. If I want to do that, Port Shop. So we can go here, get 2 balanced die, go here, get an event, and then maybe go to the Sentinel shop. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, Forge. Wait, how does Forge work? It says 30? Where's my, like, big risky? Okay. So as far as I can tell, I just replaced one of my die faces on that die with a 30. Okay. So Sentinels, helpers with their own dice and their own corruption meter. They're independent of you and their dice are not considered part of your hand. Effects that affect only you won't affect Sentinels. We can have up to 2. If it gets filled, they break and will be repaired only at the end of the battle. And we can show their dice. Okay, so we got a stasis clock and an armillary sphere. We'd also upgrade them later. So this one does incorruptible. Choose a die with a non-mandatory. And then a bunch of purification. Looks like it may also just passively give itself light shield, whereas this one, start of its turn, a random enemy receives 2 purification. So those are both kind of tempting. Otherwise, we could shuffle and see if we get something else. I'm gonna shuffle. I want to see if I can get... I mean, that's extra die. Now, this one does have auto turret. Not as good, though. Oh, and we can see its upgrades. So this one lets me choose die faces. This one lets me choose extra dice. I like the adapted courier. So let's go with that one. Even if it doesn't have an auto attack. If I had 50 more, I could have actually bought both of them. Good to know that I can do that. For the future. Okay, so do we want to do a harder battle? Gets me star shards, a chest, and a star blessing. Yeah, we gotta do the harder battle. Alright, it's the craft. So the craft has thick skin, decreases purification received by 1. Purification received from others, purification source receives corruption, and doom. Okay. So what do we have? Convert 1 die from your hands until the end of turn. We have this one. I'd like to re-roll that one, but I think I'm gonna go for the conversion first. Not much for it. Okay, draw. Oh, is this just letting me pick a random die? Go with this one. I'm gonna see if I can give this guy some Twilight Sigil. Because I don't think that goes away. And so I can potentially stack a bunch of that. Okay, choose a die from your draw pool. Draw and roll. If it's empty, die from the discard. Yeah, so let's start with that. Let's see. So we've got re-rolls. We also have an Owl Light Charge. I think I'm gonna go for the re-roll. That's a good one. So, I guess I'm gonna start by converting one of these die over. Okay, so what's this? This is an enhance. Well, we don't have anything to enhance at the moment. I'm gonna re-roll that one. Okay, there's our enhance. The only immediate problem is I'm not actually sure if I want to re-roll. No, I could re-roll those. So let's hit him for the 6. Then re-roll both of these. If I end up hitting myself here, that's not the end of the world. Or that works out fantastically. Okay, nothing else for it. It's a bit of a slower build run at the moment, but it's fine. Once we get this rolling, especially if I can actually invest hard into Twilight Sigil, or just roll my 30 hitter, then we're in a good spot. Take a look. So this one we want to re-roll. These two we want to re-roll. Not exactly what I was going for, but whatever. Okay. Like, the thing is, I should almost just let this dude hit me. I probably shouldn't have done that. Oh well. It's okay. It can heal itself. Okay, so Crab got stronger. Which is vaguely bad for me. Okay, so that's an area corrupt, which is never great. Okay, so we also have a convert 1 die from your hand until the end of the enemy's turn. That messes him up a little bit. We can also enhance a die. Get him with that so I get another die. Question. Can I re-roll that? Oh, sick. I didn't even notice. Not my best. So the problem is, this dude's gonna knock out my cube. Not much I can do about that, unfortunately. I guess I'm gonna purify myself a couple of times just so I don't get knocked out. Let's see. Yeah, don't have anything else. I wish I could convert their die. But alas. My cube. My Cuba. He's gonna get tougher. Ooh, this is not my favorite. Okay, so this... We have a risky. I'm gonna re-roll these. In the... hold up. Okay, Purification is self. And we want to re-roll this one in hopes of getting... Do we go for the 10? Sure. Because he's got thick skin. Oh, we get another die. Oh, so you can actually hit these multiple times if you want to. But here's the thing. Oh. Do I get corrupted? Or am I fine? Oh, I do. Dang. I could have forestalled that. I was hoping I'd take him out before the thick skin triggered. Change a die from your hand to purify one action for the rest of the turn. Amplify 2 dice from your hand with any type of purify into an area purify, or convert all dice until the end of the enemy's turn. Good at conversion, the only problem is we have dissolve life there, which is always a little iffy, risky. We can also skip it. I'm gonna skip it. Change all dice with hands, corrupt it to... Yeah, it's okay. Change 4 dice in your hand into purify 1 actions till the end of turn, and then forge area. Change a die from your hand into area corrupt 5 action for the rest of the turn. Frankly, I want none of these, so we're just gonna go for the money. Okay, so Blessing. 5 turns, gain Incorruptible. That's okay. At the end of your turn, all enemies receive 2 Purification for each die in your hand. Or, draw phase, you can re-roll all dice from your hand. Let's go with that one. Alright, destroy a die from my pool. Otherwise, we could go for extra money. We could get a... We could duplicate a non-epic die from my pool. Or Sentinel Shop. I'm gonna destroy a die from my pool. We've got a lot of, like, really generic minor purifies that aren't really that helpful. And so if we can not have them, that would be better. Money? No. Okay, so we can either do... We can buy another one of these, or we can upgrade a Sentinel. What is this? Choose a die from your hand to copy and roll. I mean, that's kind of fun. It looks like at max level you get to do that 3 times. This one is incorruptible to a target, and choose 1 die with a non-mandatory action from your hand to not be discarded. I care not for most of these. Let's go for a Sentinel upgrade and upgrade the cube. Oh, it does get more HP eventually, just not much. Okay, Shrine. We can recover a heart, sacrifice a heart to gain a star blessing, or gain star shards. I am... shoot. Star shards are good. Sacrificing heart is really risky. I'm just going to recover a heart for the time being, and I'm going to try and play a little safer. A super nice thing about this is because now it's finally out, the game doesn't end after Act 1. That was... I don't want to say a bit of a limitation that was kind of frustrating, but it never really felt like, with the demo, I was able to get deep into my build. Okay, Bottle Aurora. Reroll hands? No. I do like having a mulligan option, but I also really like the idea of being able to just, ooh. 3-6. Okay, so he's not going to fully mess with me. Okay, so it's got boost, always draws the second die, and then unholy mists. Okay. Yeah, this is not my best starting hand beyond that 30, but on the flip side, we've done half of its health to it already, so I think I'm fine. We're just gonna have to really worry about healing back up again. This is quite the salvo on his end. Okay. Well, let's draw another die. Oh, do we want to re-roll? Actually, yeah. That's not better. Oh boy. Alright. Let's see. So we've got a conversion. We've got this. Let's see. Corruption any target. Corruption any targets. Reroll. And then we've got this one. I like that area Purify. Oh, Sentinel die. Purification any target. Next die you play is return to your draw pool instead of being discarded. That one's kind of good. Okay, Purification. No, we want to re-roll these two. Okay, so we've got an Enhance, and we've got a Convert. So let's start by enhancing this one. Convert this too. Okay, heal self so I don't get absolutely wrecked. What does this do again? At the end of a turn, 2 Shadow Mantles to the creature. Okay, so it's going to be shielding me so I can't do too much. That's kind of fine. Okay, nothing else for it? Yeah. Yeah, Shadow Mantle is a little worrying. I think I'll be okay. I'm gonna be very okay. Alright, so we get the Twilight Sigil. Oh, do we want to reroll hands? No. Let's start with the Twilight Sigil. Bonus for Corruption. Unfortunately, can't do much with that. Draw another. He's hitting for 4. Let's see. Could convert. Yeah, do I want to re-roll? I'm gonna just re-roll these two. Let's see. So he's going to be hitting for 3 to me and then 1 to them as well. Probably just go with that. And we want to re-roll this one. It's got a conversion, otherwise it just is a 1. Okay, so we're going to take 2 or 1 and then 1. So I could heal myself, but not really worth it. I'm just going to hit him. Yeah, I don't have too many rounds before this becomes risky. Oh, this is a nasty round. Okay, reroll hand? Yeah. It's a little bit more even. Okay. So we got that. Fields is not the greatest. Start with these two. Roll them. Well, we get our Enhance. Purify that die, so now we've got a 2. Hit him. Okay. He's only swinging for 2, so we don't have to worry about damage at the moment. We're just going all in. I could have potentially hit myself to get that extra die, but I've got enough shields preventing healing that could get dicey. The pun is not lost upon me. Alright, this is good enough. We've got him in the bag. Or, well, I thought we did. Draw another die. Convert that die. And mess him up. There we go. Cute turtle. Can I play as that cute turtle? Okay, so we get Star Shards, Sentinel, new Sentinel, an epic die, a black hole blessing, and then recover all of our hearts. Good to know. Okay, so we've got a couple of things. What is this one? Purify and corrupt actions of any type on his dice have their values randomized between 1 and 6. Interesting. What are its die? Okay, so it's just the gamble boy. This one is all shields all the time. I kind of like that, especially with auto turret. Okay. Start of your turn, light shield to this creature decreases safeguard by 1. Oh. So it also gets uncorruptible and timeless. What are its dies? So it eventually gets the ability to do area purify, area purify. I kind of like this boy. Let's go for the Guardian. Auto turret seems kind of nice. Okay, so what do we have? Purification to any target, then gain Doom. Increases dice corruption value by X. Wait, that's actually really good. Choose a die face. Lunar Alignment. Decrease all dice from your hand with any type of Purify action to value 1 until the enemy's turn. 4 Purification at all enemies for each Purify action of any type with value 1 in your hand. I like this one, if only because it makes my corrupt die considerably better. Which means conversion would be better. The only immediate problem is it does put us in a bad state. Lunar Alignment seems kind of fun. Like, none of these quite fit my build. This one's interesting, especially with the Purification. But I could see that screwing me if I get unlucky. This one's amusing, but doesn't really fit the build. And then this one's actually just decent. Let's go with Precision. Okay, replace reroll Virtue with Enhance 1. It's okay. Draw additional die per turn. Start of battle, hidden to all enemies. So first 2 rounds I don't know what they're doing. And draw an additional die per turn. Start of each battle, silenced. All of your virtues are disabled for X turns. I actually like Silent Scarf. I don't really use my virtues on the first round anyway. And now we actually have a continuation. So we can do a Forge Shop, which lets me affect die faces. We can go here to destroy a die. Well, here's the question. Do we have another Forge Shop? Red chest. A lot of free die. Pray for Astrea's help, but can't recover a heart. Sacrifice a heart for a boon or gain shards. It's an option. And then we do have an epic shop. They're expensive. Or star blessings. Yeah, I've got a Forge Shop and a Destroy a Die. Okay, so I think we want to go up here for the final section. Here we might want to just go for money. I think I'm going to do Event and then remove a die. Oh, Forge, Purify 12, Uncorruptible, or Draw 2. Shoot, I'm just going to go for the Purify. I know it's boring, but if I can turn this die from like a risky die into just an absolute pummeler, that's very worth it. Alright. Oh, so I can't even do Virtue on my first round. I think that'll be fine. This is not the most powerful, but that's okay. They've got 40, so let's give them the Twilight Sigil. We got a precision, too, so we could re-roll. We've got an enhance. Go with that one. Okay. Area Purify. Enhance a die. Purify action with a value of 1. Can I purify this? Yes! Alright, that's big damage. Light shield to self. We're just gonna wail on that one. Go from there. I feel like I'm in a better state. Alright, so what is this? Next two drawn dice with... Okay, hold up. Purifier, Corrupt, have those changed in a random... Okay. So it looks like I've gotten bamboozled slightly here. So we do have an Owl Light charge, which is okay. We've got that. Let's see. Reroll hands? I guess I actually could have. Because I could have re-rolled this for a 30 and hope for the best. Alright, let's see what I can get. Yes! Okay. The only immediate problem with that conversion is I don't actually have a whole lot of corrupt die to convert over. Oops. Let's see it. It's fine. Ooh. Okay, so they're gonna knock one of my two dudes out. I should have shielded him. It's fine. He'll come back after this. Okay. And we've got that. I think this is a fine hand. Yeah, I think this is fine. Because we can do the purification on that. Make it good. Get another. Well, should have waited on that one. I do need to do 3 damage. I guess I can't quite. Let's see. So he's just doing 5 to me. Reroll these, see what I get. Do precision here. Area Purify. That gets me back up to full health, and then we can just wail on this guy. Oh, and then we still have shield. I'll shield up. I guess, actually, I should have let that hit me. Oh, no, it hit itself. Oh, that's fine. Okay, just swinging for 7, though. That's a little bit of a concern. Do we want to keep this? Oh, to a random target. I think I'm just gonna stick with it. Okay, so we've got an enhance 1. Got a reroll. And I've got a conversion, but I'm just gonna convert this over. Okay. Shields up. We might lose our Guardian on this one, but that's fine. I can re-roll his dice. Huh. Okay. That's a change of pace. I think I even knew I could do that. I just forgot. This game is so clever. Let's see. Okay, collect all. Let's see what we get. Main thing is I don't really want to add more dice unless I have to. Purification yourself for each die in your hands. End your turn without just... No. Decrease 1 die of from any target with corruption to 1 until end of turn. Ignore doom. And then we have an enhance 4. Enhance up to 4 dice. Interesting, but no. So we've got a bunch of conversions here. We have a couple of precisions, and we've got that. I think I'm going to go for the conversion. Okay. Then we're going to go money, red chest. So what is this? Draw 2 balance die. Light shield to all targets. And Scarlet Sigil. Purification whenever you play a risky die. I'm going to skip that one, though. It's not really my build. 2 risky die, another precision. I guess I'm going to go for precision ++. And let's do a hard battle. The problem is I don't have access to Virtue on my first round. So that's a bit of an issue. Light shield to all enemies. Interesting. Do we want to re-roll this? We have a Twilight Sigil, Purify. We've got... Yeah, let's re-roll this one. We most assuredly have better things. Ooh. I think I'm going to do this. Even though Twilight Sigil 2 is not a bad idea. Actually, no. Let's go for the Twilight Sigil 2. Use this here. Big shields. Okay, and then we have an enhance. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Corruption to me, Plague Hex died to your discard. Ooh. And... Madness. Okay, so they're going to be hitting me with a bunch of unfriendly die. Always draw a second die. So I think we want to kill the Cauldron if we can. Let's see. Hold up. Okay, so it's doing Shadow Mantle to a random enemy. Madness Hex. I'm going to be taking 5, so I think I'm actually just going to eat the hit. They're not hurting me yet. Or they're not capable of taking my health pool down yet. Okay, so we've got the reroll die, we've got a convert die. Starter cleanse, and other stellar cleanse, and then convert. Convert 2. Does that convert up to 2 dice? Yeah, let's reroll this. Wasn't quite what I was looking for, but that's fine. Draw another die. Options. I'm gonna reroll this one. If I can roll the 30, I will be a happy boy. All of those are schnasty, aren't they? Reroll this one, and then this one. I'll take a 10. Alright. So I don't have much for Shadow Shield. They're wailing on me. I do 10, and we have a convert. 2 dice from your hand. That is the tough part. I don't have anything to convert at the moment. Okay, looks like I'm taking 3 damage. So I'm just gonna do this to boost self. So they're gonna knock me back down to here. Let's just toss both of those. And nothing else for it. I need to draw more die to feel like I can safely convert. Or we just need to get rid of some of those, like, safe die. Oh. This is where the conversions are probably going to be really helpful. One corruption to a random target X times. X is the amount of... Okay. And then we rolled safe on that one. So let's... do we re-roll hands? What does this do? I think I'm going to re-roll that. Okay. Purge, destroy this die. So I like that one. Choose a die face. I'll take it. Blocked that, but we can do the risky die on this one. Play it, swap it over to the destroy this die. I'm going to be taking 4 damage, so I should kind of forestall that. There. I don't think they'll be taking me out here. I could re-roll their die, but I don't really want to. Okay, so we got some bad boy die. And some not so bad boy. I'm gonna keep this. We're gonna start with the purification. Oh, I can't purify that one. Shoot. Draw another die. Pretty good, actually. Okay, re-roll. Honestly, those are pretty safe. Why don't we re-roll this one and this one? Not my favorite. Not the worst. Okay, I'm gonna shield up. Yeah, still can't purify that, or convert that, but I can boost that one, boost it up to a 6. I'm gonna be taking 3. Okay. A little bit. That's a little bit. So if I take 3 at this point, it's going to knock out the shield and get me 1 more. Actually, we're not even going to be taking 3. We've taken that sucker out. Heal him up. I think we're good. The junk die are a little bit of a concern. I think I'm just going to keep what I've got, because we can purge one of these die. I'd like to get rid of that one, and then we can... I'm just going to convert that one over. This guy doesn't really do damage to me, so apart from the existence of the Plague Hex die, self-propagating, we might be okay. Yes. Yes. Do it. Good. Alright, hit him for 4. And can't purify anything. I swear there was a point in time in development where you could actually convert an enemy's die, but that might be an ability or a specific die face that triggers that. I mean, no notes. It's pretty good. Definitely not the most interesting. But I don't hate it. Alright, we've got those. Ooh. We've got an enhance. We've got a couple of re-rolls. That's the good one. Oh. I'm gonna re-roll hand. Yep, that's even better. Alright, start by destroying that die. Hit him for 10. We've got that one to re-roll, this one to also re-roll. Alright. It's fine. Enhance this. There we go. Hit him for 6. And yeah, we don't really even take too much damage. Yeah, I'm pretty good at getting those cursed die out of my pool. Oh, but Jerk heals himself. It's fine. I'm good. There we go. A little bit of a roundabout fight. Once we've cleared out our die pool, so we're only dealing with like a couple, the die I actually like, this will be much easier. So we have another conversion die. We have another owl light charge. And purification to an enemy for each risky die you have in your pool. I like the idea of that, but no, we're gonna stick with the owl light charges. Purification to any target for each die enhanced during this battle, but that's not what I'm doing. More enhancement. And convert all dice from your hand until your enemy's turn. I'm gonna have to clear it out. 15 die is too many. Okay. First draw phase of each battle. Draw an additional die. 30 dice in your die pool. Increase purification received by enemies by 1. For each additional die, even more. Or 3 turns, 2 light shield to all targets. Let's go with that one. The extra die for the first round might not be a bad idea either, but nah. Alright, let's do an event. Upgrade a Sentinel, gain a new Sentinel, Star Shards. Let's improve the Sentinel. Let's go for this lad. Because yeah, we want to get to the point where we're doing like all of these constantly, if we can. The Shield Boy is nice too, don't get me wrong. Alright. So this is the shop. We can buy things. So we can duplicate a die. We can destroy a die. We can shuffle items in the shop. Let's see. Next 3 die you play are returned to your draw pool instead of being discarded. Gain 3 Doom. Serenity to a target. It increases purification received by X, which is really good. Kind of expensive. So I'm going to start by destroying a die. We want to get rid of Minor Shields. Stellar Cleanse. Minor Enhance. Let's get rid of Stellar Cleanse. That's not at all helpful. Serenity is tempting. I wish I could check the map from here. Let's take a look at my pool. You know what? I'm going to destroy another Stellar Cleanse. And then we have just enough for a Serenity. So where do we put that? Because the problem is... we kind of want to leave some of these bad faces. So I can convert... so I can actually use them for conversion. So in that case, I guess we should probably start getting rid of some of these, like, really basic, boring faces. Who even want the shield? Oh, here. I'm always going to have this conversion die, but that makes it doable. All right. And then destroy one more die. I'm going to get rid of the minor enhancement. Actually, do I? Maybe we get rid of one of the... or start getting rid of the starter shields. Okay, sacrifice a heart, gain a star blessing. Sure. I can do this with 2 hearts, right? Famous last words? Question mark. So what do we get? Well, you have 6 corruption on your meter. Deal 2 additional purification. Start of each battle, refresh your virtues. And whenever an enemy becomes over-corrupted, apply Serenity to them. Okay, so this would counteract the silence, which is actually really good. That's really good. This, on the other hand, makes it so enemies cannot scale. Because it makes me scale as well. I'm gonna do that. Because I don't know what we're up against, and not being able to use these on the first round is okay. Fabricates corrupted sentinels, 6 to me, and applies doom. Wow, alright, this is gonna suck. Outlight charge and a precision. We already have a precision, so leave that one. Let's see. Do we want to re-roll my hands? I don't think so. Alright. Give me another die. Okay. I probably should have gone for the 30 damage. But this might work better. Okay, oh, he's only doing 2 corruption to me. The problem is he does get stronger. But that's fine. Alright. Chance a die. I probably should have started with that before. Whatever. Yeah, I could have hit him for another 2 damage. Okay, has 2 corrupted sentinels. So, how does this work? Well, this corrupted sentinel is active. Corrupted assembler will have thorn. Okay, do I like my hands? It could be better. I'll take it. Alright, let's take a look at this. So, whenever purification is received from others, purification source receives corruption. Stays active, well, okay. Can never have more than 2, and decreases purification received by 1. What else does it do? Start of its turn increases its overcorruption by 1. Alright, so that's kind of vaguely useful. We have a balanced die. That's the shield die, but we kind of want to keep it. And we got the reroll. Can't do too much. Let's just purify these 2, because I have no means of rerolling. And this makes my balanced die considerably better. So, I guess first and foremost, do we want to just yeet this dude? What is this one doing? It's missing, taking a little bit of damage. Otherwise, you know what I could do? Take some damage. Okay, now they're going to do 3 to me. So let's start hitting this side guy. I guess I could have re-rolled that one die, hoping for the 30. Wasn't exactly thinking, but it's fine. But yeah, I don't mind the thorns. I can kind of work around that. Oh good, thorns. This does not trigger thorns. Okay, so we have that one. It's really good. We have a convert, Twilight Sigil, balanced die. Reroll hands? No, I'm pretty happy with this. Let's get another die. Okay, so that's... These are okay. Frankly, I think we're just going to go for heavy conversions here. Oh. Damn it. I did that slightly wrong. It's fine. What I was thinking though, well, no. I might be able to do some things. Let's see. If I do that, re-roll this one. See what we get. It's owl. Alright, so that's some damage. So we're taking 4 damage here. So I'm gonna hit him with a sigil. If I take exactly 4 right now, 3 right now. You know what? Knock that guy down. Take some damage. 3. Missed it. Whatever, it's fine. I just wanted him to have something else other than the one that gives him armor. But I don't know what it's going to be. No, it's just thick skin. Same thing every time. Alright. Then I guess we're ignoring it. Well, all things considered, this is pretty peak hand as far as I'm concerned. Let's see, what do we have? Owl or enhancement? Owl. Good roll. Alright. Start by boosting that. So I need to... we're taking 4. Can't take 1, so I'm just going to go up by 4. Okay, hold up. If I hit him one more time, we're going to get another die. I've got 3 in the bank. You know what? I'm going to hit him another time. Okay, that gets me another die. We don't know what it is. It's an enhancement die. Sure. Doesn't really matter at this point. I'm just going to put myself back up to full. And then... okay, now if I take 4, we're good. I'm just going to, I don't know, throw these around, smack that guy a couple of times. I guess we could have re-rolled them just to see what we get, but I don't think it matters too much. I'd say it's starting to look a little dicey. This guy's going to actually start being a risk to me. Because it seems like he's going to do 4 or 5 damage every round. However, we just rolled a 30. That's, I mean, as good as we could possibly ask for. Start by purifying that die. Okay, we have a precision. Serenity to a target increases purification received by Axe. I'm just going to do that on myself. Not that it matters too much here. I'll do a Twilight Sigil on self just so I don't totally get wrecked. Do that, gets me another die. I always kind of wonder if I could infinite this if I really tried. Give me that 2 owl. Okay, 19 purification. Not that it matters. Die, sucker. I like this purification build. It's got scaling. Not that much, but it's enough. Let's see. Okay, so we can choose a new Sentinel, if I want to. Looks like they're level 3, so that's not a bad idea. We have an enhancement, we have a precision, or we have area. End of your turn, 1 purification. Random enemy receives 1 purification for each purification that exceeded your corruption meter. I do like this boyo. Yeah, let's get rid of the Guardian. Note to self, never buy another one of these lads. It's straight up just not worth it. Alright, so what do we have? Enhance a die from your hand for the rest of the run. Draw 2 die. Or Purificate. No, we're going for the draw. Alright. And what do we have? Additional die per turn. Start of each battle. Apply 1 decay to a random enemy. That's not terrible. Increase enemies' max overcorruption by 2. But everything's obscure. Or 2 additional die per turn. Can only use 1 virtue per turn. Refresh ignores this condition. I don't like that one. So let's go with this. Because that actually synergizes with Caged Anomaly. It might also make my enemies harder, but I don't know. The whole game is about risk and reward anyway. Okay, sacrifice a heart. Gain money. Those are options. We could also go to a forge shop. I don't have that much. My options here are not the best. What I'm looking for mostly is getting rid of dice. And upgrading my Sentinels. Ground 0, so this is probably the end. I guess let's just go gain money. Okay, sacrifice a heart, gain a blessing. Tempting, but I'm just gonna go for the money. Alright, tougher fight, tougher fight. Ooh. And we might not even win. Like, that is the one thing I will say, is that I'm taking a lot of risks here because I want to see the depths of this game. I think I've got a pretty good build going for me, and the fact that I hit for 30 every once in a while helps a lot. But there's always the possibility that we are going to beef it and die horribly. You never know. Alright, so we're going to re-roll these two. Alright, draw 2 more die. Alright, so we have a Twilight Sigil. Let's start with that. We have a Precision, another Precision, and a Serenity. Also Conversion. So let's do this. Because this lad's going to be taking some damage, and, he's going to be a bit rough. Whoa. Okay. So whenever I hit this guy... Oh. Why did I take double? Oh, targets receive double... Well, that kind of blows. I should have paid attention to that. I almost kind of wish for certain things like hypersensitive aura it would actually warn you and be like, yo, this is new and will kill you. Beware. I'm reasonably happy with this. Okay, because we can re-roll 2. I think I'm going to re-roll these two. Sick. Another die. Let's see, what are we even snagging here? This one, probably. I'll take the 12. Okay, let's see. I actually needed some more. It's fine. Okay, so it's doing... Reinforced. Blocks all purification, decreases reinforce by 1. And if it loses X or more, it's all gone. Okay, so it's hitting me for 3. Okay, so now it's going to be 3 and then I have to whammo it, but that's fine. This doesn't have any stinky retaliatory die or abilities. Oh. Double purification corruption. I'm a fresh fool. How do I keep messing that up? Let's re-roll this. Okay, which die is... It's always this one. Because we can pick that 30 face. And that's all targets. That includes this lad. That's pretty good. Okay, reroll this one. That's a precision. We have a conversion. There, 2 extra die. And it's rolled itself. Beauteous. Too many conversions, though. Oh. Dice will be discarded. Okay, so he's swinging for 4. He's going to take out all of my lads. Unless I do something about it. Alright, back up to full. And wreck his face. That was a riskier fight because I kept forgetting the double damage. You'd think I'd remember, but shit's hard. Okay. 4 corruption to a target. Unforgeable. Ooh, okay. Plague Hex die. Or save conversion. Honestly, skipping for money. What do we have? Research. Enhance effectiveness. That'd be a fun build. Not today. What is this? Convert 1 die from your hand for the rest of the run. I like Eureka. I like it a lot. But I also don't want it. We don't want permanent conversions. Every 8 starter die you play... No. Enemy dies is converted. 12 purification. 12 risky die you play incorruptible. I'm gonna go with this. I don't think I can convert enemy die easily or often. I have a lot of money if we want to go to the Forge shop. But no, we're gonna go here. Twilight Sigil. Twilight Sigil. Do we want 2 of them, though? No. 3 epic die, but false prophecy. Start of each battle, apply infinity hidden all enemies. That's fascinating, but no thank you. I have no guarantee that those epic die are even going to be good. Let's get rid of the starter enhance. No, I actually like the starter enhance. Let's get rid of the shield. Alright. Ooh. This is, I believe this is the shark character. Oh, is this how you unlock him? Maybe. Okay. So how the hell? Okay. Will be defeated in 4 turns. Aquatic Instinct. At the end of its turn, resets Doom to 26 Doom. Whenever it receives Purification, decreases Doom equal to Purification received. Fascinating. No, I'm pretty happy with this. Start by drawing. We got a precision die. I should check if any of these are my 30. They are not. Okay. Ah. So that messes them up a little bit. And then we're going to use this here to swap that to bonus owl damage. Hit him with that. We get Astral Rebound. Knocks him down to 5. Knocks him down to nothing. So yeah, this is just an endurance match slash DPS. We effectively are just going to have to pummel him into oblivion. Oh, and his overcorruption is actually really good. Like, amusingly enough, I should almost be hitting him, except for the fact that I benefit greatly from Purification. No, I'm fine. Draw another die. Reroll. Sick. Come on, give me the 30. I'll take a 10. Not the best. Alright. Convert this over. Okay. I should have led with that, but whatever. He's still not going to take damage. I've got pretty sweet scaling here. It's not quite enough. But yeah, oddly enough, despite the risk that this guy poses as one-shot potential, he himself doesn't actually do a whole lot of damage. Oh. Stunned, though. Oh, can't reroll dice for a turn. I think I'm fine with that. Okay. What do we even hit him with? Actually, let's go for draw plus plus. Now, are any of these my total conversion? Answer is no. Ah, but it's fine. I've got a couple of conversions here. Alright. Let's go for this. Gets me another die. For 12. I like it. Get him Serenity. No, I don't like that. Yeah. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to purify this die. Purify this die. And then smack him something fierce. And then one more turn left. I'm not going to be able to reroll on this one, but I'm not too worried. At first I thought stunned was you straight up just can't do anything, and I'm like, oh, that's like the shittiest thing ever. It's just instant damage. Unless you somehow have guardians that can knock you out of it, and it's like, no, you just can't reroll. Oh, that's fine. Let's see. Huh. But I could actually reroll hand here. We're not going to, though. We've got the full total conversion. And that puts me in the most perfect position I could possibly be in. Because... bang, boom, he just got smacked. Like, it doesn't even matter what I do at this point. End turn, I don't even care. And that should be a playable character for the next run. I think. Unless they made it harder to get, I don't know. What is this one? Convert all dice until the end of enemy's turn. Good. Alright, whatever. Player Serenity. I mean, I like those, but no. 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 Like, some of these are nice, but 13 die is kind of too much to begin with. Okay, refresh your virtues again. Whenever you or a Sentinel deal corruption, it's good. Now, let's go for this one, because that way we start with our virtues. I think I'm just going to go for some... oh, do we want to go for risky die? Do we want to go for the shop? Do we want to go for the Sentinel shop? Or do I want to go for the Forge shop? I have as much money as I'm going to probably be able to get. If I go up this way, we can get 20, 20, and then spend a bunch. Or I could upgrade my Sentinels. I'd like to upgrade my Sentinels, but they're kind of expensive. So I think I'm just going to pass. Like, unless some of these are truly amazing, I don't think I care. Yeah. I would have liked to remove some more dye too, but it's fine. Nope. Also, nope. Alright, let's see what good stuff we've got. So, 3 dice from your hand, Purify, area Purify action until, yeah, it's okay. Precision Phase is pretty good. Discard a die from your hand, 3 Purification to a random enemy, X times, X is the amount of die discarded, So we could duplicate a die, we could destroy more die. I'm gonna go for a Precision Phase. On... maybe one of these the convert ones, or, I mean, we could actually just... this one. 3 damage ain't much anyway. Okay. Then, let's shuffle. See if we get anything interesting. Ooh. Refresh your virtues, that's good. Copycat, copy a die from your hand to copy and roll, that's fun. More Purify for a lot. Incorruptible or Light Shield. I have enough for 2 of these, or we could destroy a die. Do we have a die I'd want to destroy? Not overwhelmingly. Because I like the reroll, Outlight Charge is good. Like, the Convert Plus is okay. Or we could duplicate a die. But that would hard lock me and I wouldn't be able to do anything else. The only one I'd consider duplicating is actually Draw Plus. And I'm pretty sure it won't let me do that. So let's go with that. I'm gonna replace my, like, empty faces that aren't very good. Yeah, the copy and roll is kind of tempting. Let's go for a copycat. No, refreshing my virtues is just, like, leagues better. Maybe I shouldn't have put that all on one, but we want to leave some red faces so I can actually use them. Alright. Go to the camp. Sacrifice a heart, gain 2 star blessings. It's, like, kind of tempting, but we're gonna recover. I'm assuming this is the last boss and there's no, like, bonus heart at the end. This looks last boss. Alright, so first and foremost, 1 corruption to random target 2 times, increases reality's disruption by 1, negates a buff. Alright, so I'm assuming that the hands can be destroyed freely. Ah. So he will create more of his friends, but I can still potentially knock them out. Alright. Am I happy with my hands? No, I can go for a reroll. These are all like the bang or die. Okay, so we have got that. Precision. Let's reroll this one. And this one. Alright, not quite what I was looking for, but it's fine. That's what I'm looking for. Alright. So let's start by doing that. Area Purification. Yeah, do we even knock the sides out of the running? Not yet. They're not strong enough to actually be an issue. I think we just go full bore, hit the boss, do nothing else. And we've already taken out... Oh, no, 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 no. Balls. That's fine. We haven't refreshed Virtue anyway. This Virtue, so there's no point in worrying about it. Okay, die precision. We have no conversion. Though we could actually get conversion at the moment. So I'm pretty happy with this actually. Let's see. Nope, we want to do this one. Double conversion. Convert these two. Convert that one. Okay. He's just doing torment to himself. Increases corruption received. So he's going to try and over-corruption himself a bunch. Seems to be his general gig. I'm going to re-roll this one, see if I can snag one of the owls. Yes. This is going to do 11 damage just on its own. There. Now we've burnt all of our corruptions, and he's already taken most of his health and damage. Oh. Okay, we want to knock these guys out before they over-corrupt. Because they're going to boost him. I'm pretty happy with this, actually. Oh, I'm very happy with that. Actually, maybe. Let's see. Refresh my virtues. Start with the Twilight Sigil. Get those rolling, because we've got some purifications coming. I just got to decide. We've got an owl. We've got that. Let's see. Hate to do it, but I'd rather go for that 30. Oh, let's, roll this one. Nuts. It's fine. Draw another die. This one. 2 more die. We've got our precision. We've got an enhancement. That's something. Alright, I'm gonna re-roll these two. This is really silly. We're actually gonna make that a negative die face. So we can convert them. Do a ton of damage. Don't forget to hit with that. And yeah, it's still not in Danger Town yet. He does have the hit a random enemy, random target 5 times. Okay, so that actually could be a bit of an issue. I am incredibly happy with this. Give me the 2 extras. Hit him with that. Draw some more die. Draw some more die. Get a precision face. Ooh. Got a conversion, but you know what? I'm actually going to set it to negative. Don't worry about it. Hit for 30. Convert 1. Draw another. Reroll that one. Reroll it again. Come on, give me owl. Yes! Mess him up. It doesn't even matter if he's getting stronger. It doesn't even matter if he hits me at this point. Like, what's he gonna do? He is now over-corrupted. You fool! Ow. I would have laughed so hard if the auto turret just took him out. Just kind of final cheap shot. This is fine. Die. Now, do we have one more after this? Nope. Looks like we won the run. Hey, perfect. There's probably a secret ending once you've won a run with all five characters, but honestly, I'm kind of glad that there isn't a bonus boss, at least for this one. My voice isn't quite ready for it. So we've leveled up. This probably unlocks some new dice and some new blessings. Yep. So we've unlocked Star Telescope, Black Hole, and Chest at the start of the run. Well, that'll be nice. Okay, what else did we unlock? Okay, Dice Action, Star Blessing, Star Blessing. Yep, that'll be fun. It doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of meta progression. We effectively unlocked Neo, and now we're unlocking new difficulty levels, new characters to play with, and new dice to run with. So you don't have to worry about the balance being off. I really like this game. It does everything I loved about Slay the Spire, but rather than being a deck builder roguelike, it is a dice builder roguelike, and that alone makes it feel so much more fresh and interesting, especially because it has just an utterly stunningly gorgeous visual style. Like, no joke, I will pull up like screenshots of this game just to look at how they handle line art and shading and a bunch of other stuff for my own work. Like, I don't want to do it too much because then obviously, you know, I'm a hack, but there are very few games that I can point to that specifically are still influences on my own personal artwork, and the fact that Astrea is just like so singularly like, I wish I was this good, and I actually will study the artwork from this one, speaks volumes about the aesthetic that they built here. And once again, like, the pure gameplay is just so much fun. Comboing dice together in such a way, like, it almost feels like there are more synergies here than with cards. Because, yeah, a lot of your dice are affecting each other. Especially with that build. The Purification was solid. I definitely could have fine-tuned my build a little bit more than I did, but honestly, all things considered, I'm happy with what I had. So for now, at least, Astrea Six-Sided Oracles is available, I believe, now on Steam. It's coming out on September 18th. So I highly recommend it. If you've ever played Slay the Spire, any deck builder roguelike, or really any dice builder roguelike, not that there are many, this one very much is top of the list. One of the best, if not the absolute best, from that subgenre, and will probably remain as such for a very, very long time. And we haven't even tried the other characters. Like, I got the shark guy, I've played him. Who are these characters? I have no idea, and I can't wait to see what they're like. But for now, if you guys like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like, helps more than you know. And if you want to see more rad new games every single day, then hit subscribe, because I got tons to check out and show off. With that, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.